Hello.
Party time.
Our intrepid viewers, thank you for checking out Stag Country's channel. We are getting started with today's session, and everybody's purchased XP and experience and all that kind of stuff off the screen, so we can save a little bit of time. You guys have 2 weeks now until the rogue trader shows up to take you guys off world. And you're pretty much just milling about. Feel free to put your character icons wherever you want on the screen, just to show what they're doing, where they are, and that kind of stuff. I have our newest character TJ chilling here in the room, just so he doesn't tempt fate and reveal that he's a mutant in a very mutant unfriendly base. Yes. So what's the course of action you guys are going to want to take?
At the moment, once Severus has spent the 2 weeks mostly taking long walks and returning smelling slightly of smoke, and occasionally hustling people in poker because it's fun. Because you should never. Why on earth are people playing cards with someone who can read their minds? I don't know. Maybe because they don't know he can read their minds. And I believe that he would have made the pitch, at least now that we have recovered. We've gotten even more people to add on to make up for the unfortunate loss of Ethios, who is still in recovery after his nasty little escapade. Severus will suggest that we try and hit the city center for trying to find one big win to bring back here for a bit of an extra payday before they set off into the void. And, well, they don't know where they're going to end up at the end of the transport, so might as well make sure they have a good few geld on them just in case the time's tough when they arrive.
Hold on, gents. I just got a distress signal, so I don't know if anyone else received it, but since I bought the Voxcaster thing, to anyone receiving this, I'm in need of medical assistance. I'm in the old subway station tunnel. Please help. My coordinates are included in this message with no coordinates.
Hang on a sec. Going for the coordinates. So we're going to take everybody up to the Vrax main map. Coordinates are right here.
Okay, so So literally at the other end of the train station.
Yep.
Huh.
It's pretty much like Vince is there, and like that's exactly the station that they were going towards. Like they weren't able to fully clear off the last of the tracks, but they were able to see
How long does it take for the train to get there?
That'll be about a day's travel with the train, getting from the bandit hideout to the transit station.
Okay.
Do you want me to put you guys back on?
No. It's fine.
map?
It's fine. So, well, the question is, do we want to respond to that? Personally, Severus is thinking, might as well. We probably want the same thing in our own place. Plus, you never know. We might get something out of it, and we're already heading in that direction, anyways.
I'm down.
That is a lot
Rest of you guys?
of action, yes.
Exactly.
The DM would never let us stray.
Also, the Hive Station transit ruins are absolutely a one of the things on the bounty board.
What, to clear out the place or find anything useful there?
It just says to recover the underground the underground tunnel map data. It's in the. I think it's in the bounty board. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yes, I do actually see the high transit station ruins underground tunnel map data. So, with that in mind, I can see a very profitable venture to be made out there. We get some loot. We murder some bandits. We probably kill some mutants. No offense, Scale. And we do a good deed.
Mutant?
I don't know. Never know. You know, this is just neuralized. I just neuralized Sonny.
Okay.
I don't actually know he's a mutant either, so never mind that.
Yes, a mutant would be very good in my collection.
Actually, no. You do. You are the only one that actually like passed.
Oh, he wouldn't have said it out loud. No.
Okay, so you guys are all in agreement. You want to go and check out the ruins and stuff by way of the bandit hideout and the train. All right, cool. Let's take you guys out to the main. By the way, how do you guys want to get there to the bandit?
See, that's the question. We have the Arvislator, so we could easily get there in a day. But question is, do we want to leave that thing unattended?
Right. At the station, like at the Van Meer. So mechanically, how this is going to work is at the Van Meer starport, there is zero risk for Wash's shuttle or anything like that. If you want to take it to the bandit hideout, things might be a little bit different because people.
So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. If we hire someone trustworthy at the starport, say for example, literally just ask the admiral or one of his second commands who would be a trustworthy co-pilot for Wash, right? We fly out there, and what can happen is we'd fly out there, we'd be drop off, co-pilot would take over, fly the Arvislator back to the starport. Because we've hired their services, they're relatively trustworthy. We have to make sure they're vetted. I literally brain scan them to make sure they're not going to try and steal the ship. And essentially, just like if we need to get a pickup, we can head back to the bandit hideout and call them on the box to have them pick us up.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's mostly why I was annoyed of you killing Steve. Because god damn it. So yes.
Okay. I am going to bring you guys back to the Rex map. Who you see like in the rec room is who is available for hire, with the exception of this guy who is the merchant and this guy who is the marquis.
I want to essentially could I go ahead and do a bit of a scrutiny check then to see which one of these gentlemen is probably the most reputable?
None of them. I will tell you right there. Reputable how?
Okay, in the case of the contrast, so this is what Severus will offer, okay? He will offer 500 geld for which is a fair amount of money, for what is a fairly simple job. What would happen is a simple drop-off and pick-up job. You would get 200 geld upon dropping us off, and you would get 300 geld upon picking us up.
Okay. Wash, how do you feel about all this?
What could go wrong, like shooting Steve in the face?
I should point out as well, this is the only starport. This would be the only place they can return to. If they wanted to steal the Arvislator, where would they take it? What hideout? Where?
That's our option to find out.
Just because Matt Jackson's hideout was the only one that was, put on the map from this station does not mean by any means that it's the only hideout out there.
Either way, I would still be giving them the brain scan to see how trustworthy they are.
See who's a person of their word. Okay, go ahead and give me a. You need to do a Sinesians test to do your brain scan.
Yeah, I'll do the check for the brain scan. One moment.
Okay, So 2 pilots come up to you. So I'm going to need 2 psi tests out of you.
All right. Once Roll20 decides to roll for me.
You also rolled on that, so
What was that?
you rolled dubs on that, so I'm going to need you to roll
Okay, one moment.
Dex.
Roll20 is acting a little bit odd for me, so just bear with me a moment. Very happy I got favored by the warp. Okay, so that's an 11. So let's go ahead and roll 7.
So
Yeah, so I roll twice and take whatever is nicer. 1 second. That is Psyker, Psychic Phenomena, 7. Unholy Stench. The air around the Psyker becomes permeated with bizarre and foul smell.
So in this context, this room smells like high-grade perfume. Like it's very, very strange, and everyone definitely is like, "Where the fuck did this come from?" Because this place.
I'm sorry, I bathe.
Sandy walks through the door.
Okay, so there's your first psi test as you're talking to the guy. The air, becomes aromatic with rose and lilac, things that none of you have ever actually smelled, but it smells so good that it is a weird and bad smell to everybody.
Roses.
Okay, and that's a 12, so that does not trigger anything. So that is 8 degrees. That's a ridiculous 8 degrees of success on both of those checks.
Yeah, so these guys' entire lives are laid out in front of you like a book. The one who is more skilled is the shiftier of the two. The one who is less skilled is absolutely a man of his word. So, yeah.
I will take the less skilled one simply because it's very routine, and I'd be utterly amazed if there was anything else flying around that could actually contest the Arvislator. I don't believe I've seen any. I don't believe I've seen anything that might resemble exceptionally large airborne fauna or the like.
No airborne fauna and no fighters or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we spray painted the name different. It's called Serenity now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I will just let Wash know that I vetted Wink, the less skilled individual. He seems to be fairly trustworthy.
We should go with that gentleman then.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's
cool. All right, and a character that I had written up goes away forever. Cool. Awesome. You hired the trustworthy, albeit less skilled pilot, who is not going to try to gouge you for money. And so, how much extra hired muscle do you want to hire for this?
I mean, just us is good enough for the actual muscle. Again, it's a simple drop us off, fly off, and then come pick us up later.
Ah, good point. Yeah. All right.
So we wouldn't need extra muscle, really?
Gotcha. So he's going to fly the shuttle from Van Meer Starport to the bandit hideout and then fly back to Van Meer.
Yes,
right?
exactly. And so the plan is when we go through the train to the city center, that takes about a day. We go investigate, probably check out that distress signal if need be. If we absolutely have to, we would Vox for the shuttle to come pick us up back at the bandit hideout. Because I imagine between both.
Go ahead.
Because I imagine between both Sani and Severus, we'd be able to keep someone stable enough to transport them back to the hideout at the very least.
If they roll well enough, yeah. Also, you guys are well within 100, not well within, but within 100 kilometers of the city center, like where the transit station actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, cool. So that sounds like a plan to me. Vince is going to come along with you guys because he's got a Pirate King kind of agreement with Lasani. So, all right, awesome. If everyone can move your tokens next to the transport shuttle.
It's okay. One day I'll get Gate of Eternity and I can literally just fucking Stargate us everywhere.
All right. So while we're doing that, Wash, I need you to make a operate aeronautica attack.
Good luck, everybody.
You
No.
are trained in this, are you not, Wash?
Sure.
Yes. Awesome. So yeah, routine standard flight. You guys get to Mad Jax's hideout. No problems or anything like that. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and say that you get down to the underground train station underneath Mad Jax's hideout. And then Vince is going to be posted up in the actual bandit hideout, kind of, getting blood smears off the wall and all that kind of stuff. Vince actually managed to hire one of the Ogren. That was one of the roles that I was doing earlier. So he's got a little Ogren helper buddy with him.
Did you
Oh,
say
Nithios, you
little?
came along.
Say again?
Oh, look,
Is Ethios here with us, or is he in the
No,
starport?
I was pulling the piss because the token is still there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's right. Boop. All right. Yeah, he's back at the starport. All right. So the state of the train, I just want to bring this to your guys' attention. The train is absolutely fully functional. Like, it will run on the tracks and all that kind of stuff, and it'll bring back a pretty hefty amount of gear or whatever plunder you guys want to bring back with you. However, it is, what's the best way of putting this? Rickety as shit. It will not stand up to much punishment at all. If you guys, run into any obstacles or anything like that. Vince did let you know that not all of the track has been cleared closer to the main train station. So what I will say is right now, from gameplay purposes, the train has 3 crash hit points. 3 really bad things can happen to it, and it will either blow up or just come to a stop, depending on the severity of the bad stuff that happens to it. You can spend a day to give it 1 more crash hit point per day, just like with the junk and crap that's all around here, kind of cludging together up armoredness to this thing. I will give you a max of 7, so you can do 4 days here, just upgrading the train, making it more sturdy and that kind of thing. So, but you can go as high or as low as you want.
I mean, we were asked for it was a medical distress that was sent out, so time is
TikTok.
of the essence. Exactly. So
Actually,
best to hurry.
there actually is telling that with your 8 degrees of success, this dude, his word is his bond. You guys call, he will come.
It's okay. I vetted him real good. He had exceptional recommendations. Very good references.
You know this guy better than any other human that you've ever met, just getting all of the intimate details of his
You know
life.
him better than he knows himself.
Probably. It's very disturbing. I know him
It's
better than I know myself.
So yeah, do you guys want to spend any time upgrading the health of the train, basically?
I would advise against that because, as Chrissy pointed out in the Discord, we only have 13 days. And I'd
That's
rather
the
us have
whole
at
2
least,
weeks, man.
I'd rather us have for time of at least a week in case something unexpected happens.
Fair.
Let's roll.
All right, you guys are just gonna roll out.
Roll out.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Tell them to line up on the train.
Yeah, line up on the train how you want to be oriented. So we're gonna need one driver who's going to be. I'm just going to use Wash for this. Driver's actually right here. So there's like a central instrument panel kind of deal, but like a viewing port out the front of it, and then like a wall of switches and knobs and all that kind of shit on your right, wall of switches and knobs on your left. But pretty much from him back is mostly an open freight car.
All right.
Hey, knobs. Hey.
And you guys are looking at me.
Okay. So you guys are where you all want to be and all that good stuff? Cool. So we're going to go to the tunnel. Okay. We're getting your tokens matched up to where they were. And yeah, thus far, all you see really is a long hallway going this direction. So this thing has 3 speeds to it. There is fast, which, well, you know what? Nah, screw it.
That's
I'll get to
faster
that
and
in a second.
faster.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so I'm going to move you guys real quick.
Choo choo.
And you can see out to there.
How long have we been traveling for?
A few hours tops to get to this point. So mechanically speaking, if you want to go through the piles of rubble that I got here, it's going to cost you 1 train hit point. Bear in mind, you also only have 3 maximum. So, Wash, I'm going to need you to make a operate skill test. If you fail the operate skill test, you will go straight forward on your bearing kind of thing.
Okay, so it's operate surface and cowabunga. Here we go. How bad was it?
All right. So from a mechanical standpoint, I need you to tell me which direction you want to go and then make that roll.
Okay.
Right. In the future. For right now, you're good. You can do whatever you want to do. Turn wherever you want to turn.
Okay. I'm saying we're going to go on route 2, O2.
The top point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm going to move you real quick, and then.
Oh no, Wash, you've driven us off a cliff.
It might be a trap. It's like someone put rubble on the train tracks.
All right. So this is also really clunky as far as how this shit is going to go.
Chunk.
But bear in mind, just bear with me. So you also hear just this massive roar as a gigantic creature. Yeah, reveal it. As a gigantic creature reveals itself and starts hurtling towards you guys.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Tyrannid.
It's a displacer beast.
It's it's the scariest looking thing that I could find for you guys traveling underground. I need you all to roll me some initiative.
You're just playing Pokemon Snap.
I thought you were doing like a photo shoot.
Being that so from a mechanical standpoint, give me a sec.
What were you supposed to roll?
Why are there?
Because yourself.
Yeah, you told us to roll initiative.
Yeah. So from a mechanical standpoint, you guys can go super fast and get some speed on this guy so he doesn't catch up to you before, he gets and mauls you guys. Or you can go, but if you're going like flat out and like getting speed away from him, you cannot make that turn. If you go the medium speed, he doesn't gain and he doesn't lose on you, but you have to make like Wash is going to have to make like a really hard operate surface test to actually make that turn. And if you don't go full speed, or if you go like a slower speed, he's going to gain on you, but it's going to be much easier to turn onto different tracks and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, my question is, if we get farther right here, right? Can we see farther or no? Or are we just getting like...
Yeah. So how it's also going to work, so since you guys are between Sector 1 and Sector 1 and Sector 2, you guys can see all the way out to Sector 3. And once you get between Sector 2 and Sector 3, you'll be able to see, the inevitable Sector 4.
I would say medium.
So you're going to take the medium speed?
Sure.
Okay. So let me do a initiative roll for Skull.
Who got the stun grenades, by the way?
I have one of the stun grenades.
How's your throwing arm?
Halfway decent.
Because
How's your ballistic
hey,
skill test?
yeah, you read my mind. Wait for it to roar.
And I was thinking to myself, will I get a grenade launcher? Nah.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
I believe the mutant did. I mean, the not mutant.
again,
Mysterious Mr. Mutant.
right? Just the ugliest human being you've ever seen that's not a mutant. So
Hey, he got a skin condition, all right? It's radiation poisoning.
So yeah, Lox, you see this big fucking creature. What would you like to do? Where are you going to shoot him? So like the hit locations on this guy are going to be the head and each of the 4 tentacles it's got, and then the body. Legs. Oh yeah, legs too. Yeah.
Can my optical mechadendrite pick out how many eyes this thing got?
It's a strange number because like some of them look like they're melded together. Like it's many more than would be usual for a large tentacle beast.
Right, a lot. I get it.
That's not what was in my search history.
Indeed. So if you want to aim like for a general region, there's going to be no penalty. If you want to go specifically for like small body parts or like, the ends of the tentacles or whatever the hell, or like a specific foot, then that's going to be a -20 to your shot, which I know it doesn't apply to you, Lox, but yeah, for everyone else's sake. Okay, that's still specific to the head, so I'm gonna say yeah. Go ahead and take that -20. Also, Wash, you need to do your initiative, buddy.
Sorry.
Oh, never mind. No, you're good. You're good. You don't need to do initiative.
Yeah, I'm
That's
driving
right.
a train, I thought.
Yeah. What?
Accurate.
Oh man.
So
Just roll your d10s.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
since it
there's
has
a-
felling, also since it has felling 4, if this creature has unnatural toughness, you would reduce it by 4. Felling 4, so if it has like unnatural, if it has like unnatural toughness 2, you would not take that into account when calculating its soak.
All right. So all that damage. Yeah, you piss this thing off. It like roars as it's like starting to trundle off towards you. So yeah, next is going to be the train and Wash's turn. Well, you didn't need it, so we're good. That would have brought you down to 27. That would have been 3 additional degrees of success. Would that have affected damage or anything like that?
No.
Gotcha. All right. So yeah, now it's your turn, Wash.
So what do I do? Like, I'm driving the train, I thought.
Right. So you're going to be moving from sector 1 to sector 1-2 to sector 2-3. Let me adjust real
I was
quick.
like, drift in the train.
On those turns, you're not going to need to make a
Operate.
roll, but you now see up to sector 4. Oh, you do. Okay.
Yikes.
I don't know. So
now, Wash, that you have, so you basically have started. You're on the standard speed right now. Do you want to go slower to make that turn easier, or do you want to go faster to avoid this thing? Which it's not his turn yet, but it's going to be moving at a fairly decent clip.
So I would just take the standard speed we're going to, so we can make the turn. So with all the rubble and debris in the way, it's yeah. And does the rubble and debris slow him down?
Don't know. Gotta wait until we get to that point. So go ahead and give me that operate test to see if you're gonna be able to navigate the turn from sector 3 to sector 4.
All right, 1 second.
Hell yeah. All right. So next turn, you are going to go with no troubles onto the middle track, like the part going toward the middle track right here. Yeah. Okay. So next is going to be Scala. Scala is going to make a standard shot on this guy, just like blazing away at the body. Oh crap! He's got a shotgun. He's going to fire. Ooh,
He has the
shit.
noob tube.
He's going to fire a frag grenade at this guy. With a half aim added onto that. All right, so he's gonna hit him with a frag grenade and really, really piss him off. Let's do damage. Frag grenades are what? 2d10? Yeah.
2d10, yes.
Big bada boom.
Doing a grand total of 9 damage. Oh wait, not counting his own capture. Okay, so it does a little bit of damage. Next is going to be the beast's turn. He is going to move. He's going to take a sprint. So that's going to give him 8 squares towards you guys.
Doggy!
Oh, no, that's a cat.
Kitty!
It's a displacer beast. So it's a cat. It's a kitty
It's a
whipping.
jaguar demon.
So next is going to be Sonny's turn.
You just see I must get my hands on this.
On the way back.
Okay. Right, so that's what, half movement to move up here. He starts swinging his chainsaw, trying to cut one of the tentacles. Come here, my sweetie.
So are you going to try to like taunt this creature into attacking you?
No, of course not. He's gonna pull out his autogun with one hand, his chainsword with another, and he's gonna be all Rambo style. Eat lead.
So,
Would this be considered short range?
well, okay. So for this map, we could not make it like wider than this. So basically, a lot of this is compacted distance. So think of every square as being like 10 meters.
Is that outside of the train? Otherwise,
yeah.
So that's about 60 meters, right?
Just about, yeah.
It's fine. Oh, actually, wait. Let me. Unless somebody knows, tell me what's the thing with suppressing fire.
suppressing fire, you need a weapon capable of full auto.
I have an auto gun. Is that not capable of full
Oh,
auto?
an auto. I was thinking auto pistol. So yes, it would. Although I believe, let me just check. I think suppressing fire is a full action. One moment.
Yes, it is.
Suppressing fire is a full action. Yes.
Oh well. Then he'll just stand there going shoot.
Throwing catnip at it. All right, Severus, go for it. Man.
All right. A bit of a sigh because of course they had to. Of course, the giant fucking mutant cat decided to ramble along when they're doing this. He steps over, puts one hand on Sonny's shoulder, pulls him back a little bit, and you watch as he inhales through the nose and then just exhales out a stream of superheated air as he uses flame breath.
Nice. I'm looking up flame breath right now.
So the Psyker attempts to strike for 1d10 plus 2 times PR energy damage. If successful, any target struck has a chance of catching a blaze. So it does have the flame quality. So let's first.
And what's your psi rating?
My psi rating, I will be manifesting this at psi rating 3.
So that's maybe 600.
It's a bestial, if it's a bestial creature, chances are being set on fire will freak it out more enough. Will freak it out. Okay, so that does hit. I think I need to actually double check. I think Flame Breath is a psychic barrage. So if it's because it's a psychic barrage, every 2 degrees, it's basically a semi-auto weapon. Yep, psychic barrage. So that's 1.
I got some bad news for
What?
you. Your flame breath only reaches like right here.
Oh.
Yikes.
Well, it's
wait, actually.
And you're using this at a psychic Psychic power level
Psi
3.
rating 3. Right, yes, I'm thinking. Sorry, I got the distances mixed up. So
Oh, you're good.
if I were to manifest that at 4, it'd be down to 70 instead. Target rating of 70.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll.
Um.
So sorry, I had gotten the distances mixed up. I thought the 60 meters was enough to hit it.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not going to be that huge of a friggin' stickler. Yeah, you just full flame breath this dude right in the face.
So was the 60 enough, or do I need to?
You need to do that psi rating of 4.
Okay, that's
to hit
fine.
him, yeah.
That's still 1, 2, 3. That's still 5 degrees of success. So that is, yeah, that's still 3. That's still 3 instances. So that's 1d10 plus 10. Now, if I could actually roll decently for damage, that'd be amazing. Because I'm rolling absolutely abysmal for actual damage. But if any of that deals damage, then, well, give me an agility kit test or be caught on fire, kitten. And I'm not sure if just the whole idea of having fire blasted out of nowhere will spook it.
It does not spook him. In fact, makes him even angrier than he already is, which is a feat in itself. But he does catch fire, but he's not going to suffer the
He doesn't need to make a willpower checks to not.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn it!
Kitty.
So yeah, he's got just a gout of flame on his face. Next is going to be Lux. Did I skip anybody, or did we all?
So.
Everybody did their actions, right?
I don't believe so. I think everyone's good.
Yeah, cool.
Now, Sephiroth
Lux.
just looks at it like that usually works. Yeah, he had a turn. He fired off a grenade at it.
Which mutant are we talking about? Jackie or Scala? Okay. Go for it.
Long. What do you mean standard and long range?
Oh, yeah, you're good.
So long range is if it's actually above, outside of the maximum range of the weapon, because it can go to, like, I believe, twice. If it's outside of twice the range, I believe, or half over the maximum range, I believe you can't make the shot at all.
So
yes, it would.
Correct. Yeah. And seeing as how this is a massive size creature, I'm not going to retroactive penalize the last shot if you did it the other way.
Sure.
Size typically does give bonuses to hit, actually.
It does.
Oof.
This thing is like bobbing and juking and just like, crashing around because it just got caught on fire. Its face caught on fire. Yeah, I just barely missed the shot on that one.
You can even say that it's got feline agility.
Quickly throw Sonny off the train to distract it.
I think it was good.
Jesus. All right. So that's your turn, right, Lux? All right, we'll go to the train's turn, and therefore Wash. So Wash, you get up to between sector 3 and 4, and you can see out. Yeah. see out to Sector 5.
Do, 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 do.
All right, got it. So yeah, there's Sector 5 right there. If you want to go flat out, you absolutely can. You'll put some distance between yourself and the beast.
Well, that
Or you can keep him the same rate of speed, and he will stay farther back if he does not do a full sprint action towards you guys.
I'm gonna say full speed since all my rolls have been pretty good. So
You're not going to need to roll for that.
famous last words.
You're not going to need to roll for that. You will automatically make it to between Sector 4 and 5. But that next one, you're going to have to decide what speed you want to go to. Oh. Some GM confusion going on here. Next is going to be Scala, who is going to... what would he actually do? I'm going to say he's going to just... He's completely outside of his weapon range with a shotgun. So... and with his auto pistol...
Just delay
Yeah.
just
Totally
delay
out of
it
range.
until whenever it comes in range, pop that shot. That's what I'd do.
Full aim.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a prepared action. And if the dude comes in range of it, then he'll be able to shoot it.
Yes.
So next is going to be the beast's turn. He is going to do another full sprint and move another 8 towards you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
About right here, I think. Yeah.
Hey, yo, I don't know if you know this, but if you click on the token and then you right click, you can have it so that it's what's the word? English. So that meters come out. If you want to
Nice.
measure. If you want to measure distance while moving tokens.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if Control Z works here, but you can try that.
Hang on a sec. It's also dragging. Like if I right click while I have them selected, it's yeah. So next, that was a full sprint action, but he's not close enough to hit you guys. So, I'm gonna do a couple more just because you guys have pissed this thing off so much. So next is going to be Sonny.
Right. That's still like 50 meters away. So Sonny is just gonna use the...
Well, you can still fire. If that's 50 meters, that's within your long range. So you're just going to be taking, I think it's like a minus 20 to your shot, or a minus 10.
You don't understand. He only has a 26 in his ballistic skill. He's not meant for shooting. But yeah, Sonny is just gonna use the optical mechadendrite and just record as much of the beast as he can. And that is just for flavor, but mechanically, he's gonna delay his action so that if a tentacle come close, he's gonna swipe at it.
All right. I'm going to say that Scala can make a shot with his shotgun. It's going to be long range, which I think. What penalties apply to shotguns at long range? I know it's something.
They don't have any They don't necessarily have any penalties aside from standard. They get bonuses at much closer range, but don't have any extra penalties from long range.
Gotcha. Yet again, 40k being the epitome of reasonableness for weapons. right, so I'm gonna have him. Oh wait, shit.
Yeah, enemies
Prepared
with distance
actions.
more than 2 times the
Aiming,
range of the weapon are considered at long range. So ballistic skills test to hit the target at long range suffer a -10 penalty.
Gotcha. So Scala misses with his prepared action on this guy. Next is going to be Severus.
All right, okay. Seeing as how all these shenanigans are going on, and fire, oddly enough, is not working. Apparently, the ecclesiarchy lied to him, and it doesn't actually burn the unclean. Either that, or he's just not using enough of it. But we'll stick to the old trusty las gun because that's never let him down. So, using Sonny's flailing body as a mount, he's going to go ahead and take aim at this creature. And I'm curious now, what size is it? Because I know 4 is considered average a human, 5 a space marine or orc knob, 6 a sentinel walker, 7 is a chimera, 8 would be a land raider, 9 is a squigoth, and 10 is like a reaver battle titan. How big is this thing?
It's easily the size. Like its body is about the same size as the entire train. So I'm going to put this as a, I don't know, a 7 or 8.
A 7. Okay, so chimera greater demon size. That's perfectly fine. So that is a +30 modifier to ballistic skill checks.
Shit, then Lux, you shouldn't have missed that last shot. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. We'll just backtrack real quick to Lux's shot and make that a make that a success. Let's see if we're taking it's what 10 for every size
You failed
difference.
by 2,
right?
so you failed by 2 degrees. So if the +30 was added onto that, you'd have a total of 2 degrees of success. Yep, an extra D10.
Also, wait, you did a 10 with that, right? Oh, it's a D10. Gotcha. Yeah.
D10 plus 3.
Right. You rolled a 7. Okay. Yeah. You take out another couple of his eyes, and you know, I hate sounding like a broken record, but this thing is fucking furious at you guys and wants nothing more than to eat you. No, well, not even just to eat you, just to kill you and like, yeah, inflict pain.
He wants to play.
So that's Lox's turn, damage and all that kind of stuff. Severus.
All right, gonna go ahead and take haha lasgun will brr as okay. That's with the semi-auto shot for the overcharged lasgun, because at this point you're gonna need Severus figures he needs something big to take this kitty down. So that is 3 hits.
Damn. All right, yeah. Give me 3 hits of overcharged lasgun goodness.
Righteous Fury. So I'll need to double check the stuff for the Righteous Fury because I honestly forget
You just add a D10 damage on it.
I think no, I get a critical on this creature.
Oh shit. Okay.
Right. Let me
say,
just
were you aiming anywhere in particular, or no? You were just doing a semi barrage, right?
Probably he was. I mean, I wouldn't take called shot because of the thing size. I don't take called shot penalties for aiming for the head, right? Because I know Locks took them because he was specifically aiming for eyes, but I was just going for the head.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment.
Rats on Discord.
What?
You do a ton of damage to him. Holy crap! So he's going to take a to his head.
Let me just. Righteous Fury, page 227. One moment here now. Where are you? My PDF. Okay. Sorry about this now. Okay, so Righteous Fury. When rolling for damage after a successful hit, if any die results in natural 10. Okay, after resolve, one of two things can happen. If the hit dealt after damage is reduced by armor or toughness bonus, then the hit becomes more severe. The attacker can roll 1d5 and consults the critical effects table appropriate to the damage type and location of the original attack. The target suffers all effects listed. Okay. Okay, one moment here now. Then we'll roll the d5. So that is head with energy damage, critical rolls, energy, body, head. The attack cuts off the target's ear, leaving him with a partially burned stump of cartilage. He is deaf for 1d5 hours or until he receives medical attention.
Hell yeah. So he's deaf and almost blind because of how many shots you guys have taken to his ear. Yeah. Hell yeah. Good shot, man.
Poor kitty.
All right, and then there is the 12 damage with 2 pen, and then 13 damage with 2 pen coming on right afterwards.
Okay, let me factor that in a little bit.
It's goddamn fun.
I'm gonna say it'll be a D5 of rounds. Yeah, D5 rounds
Okay.
deafened in just for like our purposes and whatnot.
That's perfectly fine. So condition deafened. Let me just quickly check up deafened. That is, the target is unable to verbally communicate, automatically fails any hearing-related test. In addition, the GM should determine what other effects this has on the game.
The effect is
So not exactly the most useful thing, the most useful effect, I'm afraid. But I got a good hit. I got a good whack in. Yes. Now it won't be able to listen in on our plan.
While we're full speed in a train and shooting guns at a cat.
One last thing before my turn ends, because I can do it as a free action. DM, I'd like to go ahead and make a quick Psyniscience check to see if this thing has any actual psychic potential to it. Just in case I don't need to worry about it like suddenly spewing fire back at me.
all right, yeah, go ahead and make that test.
Yeah.
That is a free action, right? The Psyniscience?
Yeah, it's a free action because I got Warp Sense. So essentially, I sort of like I passively pick up on warp shenanigans around me.
This thing is definitely like mutated and has some extra whatnot to it because of warp corruption. But as far as like that's only affected.
I sense warp taint, not psychic potential, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't need to worry about this thing shooting lasers at me.
No, you don't.
I have to worry about other things, though.
So next is going to be the train. Wash, what you want to do, man?
We were full.
No, it was locked, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, my bad.
It's all right. Remember the plus 30 because this is a big boy.
You're also firing through allies.
If you fall off, you will die.
The crew compartment? Yeah, you are more than welcome to climb on top of that bad boy.
What is your athletics and/or acrobatics?
That can Yeah, the ladder. There's a ladder on it. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, there is a ladder. If you want to make it a full action to get up there, you won't have to roll. You will get up there, but that'll also eliminate anything that you can do. If you want to make it a half action, then yes, I am going to need a acrobatics check from you. Okay, so yeah, I'll say you can get on top for a full action, and then kind of be like braced to go prone on top of the train. That's your ultimate goal, right there. If you do a half action, if you do a half action acrobatics test to get on top of the train, then you can use your other half action to settle into a good prone position and then be able to fire at this thing next turn. Oh no!
How could this happen to me? I made my mistake.
All right. So now I need to see which direction you fall.
Yikes.
I warned you.
Yeah. So this is something that I did not think that you guys would do. Awesome. So go ahead, roll me a 10. Where is the where does it say the scatter plot is? Or no, it's just never mind. So you roll an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Severus, you hear a thump as the train kind of like hits a little bump of rubble on the track, and Lox comes flying back towards you and lands right behind you.
Locke, stop clambering about and help me kill this cat.
Lox, you are now prone on the floor of the train, kind of just facing the ceiling of this cavern.
Half action.
Stand is just a half action. Oh no, that was your entire turn, was falling backward and landing on your ass.
It was a half action. It was a half action for him on the check, wasn't it?
On the check, and then falling backwards and not falling off of the train is the other action. Is how I'm gonna rule how this all played out. All right. So now, Wash, we are in your turn. You are between Sector 4 and 5, meaning that you can see out Sector 6.
These must be really large piles of rubble. I'm just saying.
I mean,
yeah,
we can attempt to just barrel through one of them, but it would take one of our 3 hit points.
No, the machine spirit is against this course of action.
Being that this is the fact that this is almost a 90-degree turn doesn't actually do anything mechanically as far as your tests and all that kind of thing. So if you want, you could go straight ahead towards Sector 7 on the track that you're going to go onto and not take any penalties, or you can try to make that turn to go here back up to this junction.
I'm gonna say the middle junction. So yeah.
So go ahead. You're still going flat out. I need you to specify what speed you want
Standard.
to take. Okay.
And then do a surface. No, I would like to use the 10 points on a fate point. Or that?
You got to say whether or not you want to use that before you make your roll. You can re-roll it if you want for a fate point.
Oh, okay. I never did understand that. Like, because I got that you could use it for 10, or
Wait,
okay.
can you not? Do you?
If you want to add 10 points to any roll, you have to say, I want to spend 10 fate points to add 10 to this next roll. Or one fate point. You know, fucking A, it does, but them's the rules.
I will spend my fate point to re-roll. And bam, let's see this not fail horribly like my rest of my life. And it got worse.
Yeah. So you guys are locked in on the south rail line right here.
Lovely.
So next is going to be Scala, who's going to take a prepared action because can't reach out to Angry Kitty, who is going to run full tilt toward you guys. So hang on a sec.
Is that a sprint or just run?
It's going to be a run, actually, because he's super fucked up and he's just gotten deafened. And, like, he can tell where the train is by vibrations through the ground, but just not well. So basically, you've eliminated this guy's ability to sprint. So that's going to be 6 meters on that one. Yeah, so. Yeah, please. So move his head right there. Cool. That is the Great Beast's turn. Next is going to be Sonny.
Right. He's gonna tear like the lower ends of his robes, and he's gonna throw it at the cat, going, "Remember me with this!" As we chug away.
Okay, so you're gonna take a chunk of your robes and throw it at this guy. You know what? Go ahead and give me a we'll say ballistic skill test with this.
Wait. Okay. I guess.
Is that your
It's
actual
the
action?
mechanic throwing.
As he throws it, it flutters off to the side.
Sonny, go ahead and because that was 4 degrees of failure, roll me a d10. See which direction you throw this thing in.
A 9.
So a 9, I believe, is okay. So yeah, you kind of get ready to chuck it, and it like gets caught on the edge of the train since it's just a little chunk of your fabric, and so now your train has a little flappy doodle on the end of it.
No.
And next is going to be Severus.
I just look at my companions and think. I look at Locke, who's down on the ground. I look at Sadi, who's now stripping. I look at Wash.
He's not
and I
stripping.
think,
He's just tearing up some chunk of fabric.
I look at Wash, and Severus feels bad for taking him along on this ride. as he's just going to turn around and continue to make more another semi-auto burst into this animal. Okay, so let's
go for it.
All right, so
Let's see if someone wins a roll.
Actually, how far away is
Right,
it?
looking back through this, we got 5 straight failures from everybody.
How far away is it from the train? 7. Okay,
The
6.
beastie, he's like from the back of the train itself,
Yeah.
about 40 meters.
Okay. It's perfectly fine. Okay, and then there's that size bonus plus red dot sight. So perfect. That's another 3 hits. So bang, bang, Bang. If I could actually roll decent damage, that'd be wonderful.
So factoring damage, that's per shot, right? It's not all added together.
It's per shot, yes.
Okay, I need to do a couple of adjustments on the old stuff then. Bear with me.
It's all right. Also, yes, I do like to imagine just an old Vox player on the train itself has started playing running in the 90s at some point when this thing started chasing us.
All right. So 2 of your shots kind of like plink off of its carapace. The third one sinks into directly into the body.
Lox, if you could please kill it.
All right. So that's Severus's turn. Lux, you are chilling on the floor of the train. Oh yeah. Okay, I see. I see. Yeah. You could get to the back of the train. So like we're doing a little bit of weirdly like compressed friggin' space here. So in effect, the train is about this big as far as like general scale is concerned. Obviously, that's too small to really
Right.
have be your guys' playing space. So yeah, you guys are you're within range. If you want to do like a half move or a half action move to go to the back of this train, you totally can. And don't worry about like, at a crawl. Isn't movement speed halved at crawls? Or no, it's not. It's not because the system, right? You know what? Screw it. Yeah, go ahead and give me a solid bear crawl over there. And so you're still going to be. What I'm understanding is you're going to end up prone at the end of your movement. Yep. Yeah, totally doable. Any specific location you want to hit on his face? Because I'm assuming you're wanting to shoot for the eyes again, but just wanting to double check. Okay. Damn. Technical knock? Or are you going to reroll it? Damn. Oh my god. You got. Yeah, it just kind of, plinks off one of his like armor plated eyelashes and just, like, so next up, that's your turn, yeah? All right. So next up, we have Wash going right here.
Uh-oh.
And up to Sector 7. This next round, the train will take crash damage.
Okay. Is there anything I can do with this turn?
Decide how fast you want to hit the rubble.
my real life experiences tell me one of two things: full throttle or slow down. So I'm going to say standard speed.
Standard speed. All right, cool. So that's your turn on this. Next is going to be Scala, who again is going to take a prepared action, waiting for the beast. The beast is going to still be deaf. He's only deaf for this round and the next one, correct, Severus?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, cool. So let me figure something real quick.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
Hey, what's up, TJ?
Hey, hey.
Okay.
Hey, hey, hey.
We are currently going through a multi-track drifting scenario.
Word. Deja vu.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious Train Edition.
Mhm.
Truck con. Train con.
Right, the night vision one.
Just hopping after it.
Just now imagine like 4 more appendages swinging around, coming after you guys, and that's pretty much it.
And 2 extra legs as well.
Yeah, just a few less eyes. Well, actually, that cat would have a few more eyes, I guess. TJ, are you on Roll20? No, you're not.
I'm pulling it up. I feel like trash because I'm late. Absolutely garbage.
No, don't worry about it.
You
It's
haven't
fine.
missed much.
Horrible person. I deserve
Just happy to have you here, man.
I deserve Ligma. All the Ligma.
All the Ligma.
All the Ligma. 100%. None.
So to get you a little bit up to speed, the crew has decided to respond to a rescue beacon, which also happens to be at the transit center, where there's some valuable loots to be had and important underground tunnel information that you guys need to download. But as you're going through this long cavern and like on your way to the transit station, a giant beastie comes up and tries to eat you guys. You know what? I'm gonna retract the prepared action that I gave you while I was NPCing you. Is there something that you want to do? I did fire one of your frag grenades at the start of this out of your auxiliary grenade launcher at this guy.
Oh, cool. Let me find where the map is. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh man, did it hit?
Yeah, I caught it full in the face and pissed it off.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's big. Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, I think
Also,
I'm.
for purposes of like stuff, all of the oh, cool. So yeah, the ranges are set now. From where they are, like the pointers and all that kind of stuff. We added a 0. So yeah, he's about 100 meters away from you right now.
And I'm third in the turn order. Okay.
It's actually your turn right now.
Oh, word. Oh, let me pull up my character sheet. My brain is still loading. Forgive me if I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, you're good, dude.
Okay.
Also, as far as the auxiliary grenade launcher is concerned, I hate the fact that you cannot reload it in battle because that's the dumbest damn thing. So I'm going to say it's going to be a full round action to reload the auxiliary grenade launcher.
what I can do. Okay, so I'm gonna just reload them.
Okay, so that'll be your whole round. Next is going to be Beastie's turn, who's going to be able to move 60 meters. Okay, so face is going to be right there.
Remember the pick up and right click trick?
Whenever I try to do that, it just it like drags my screen around. Like I can see that it's doing it, but it doesn't like it just messes with how the screen works for me.
Are those tentacles?
Yeah.
Those are tentacles, yeah.
Demon
Kind of
kitty.
getting a rose, not gonna lie. I don't like this. I don't like to kill this quickly.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I didn't want to kill it. I wanted
Why-
to give it myself.
Why are you guys recording this again?
Oh crap! I probably shouldn't say that word on Lox's stream. My bad. Next is going to be Sonny's turn. Sonny, this dude, I'm pretty sure is well within your range. Oh, not well within.
Nah, he's just gonna sigh and say, "This is not meant to be," and he goes to the back. Oh wait, this is meters now.
Sonny jumps off the train.
If this is as you say, where it's like 10 meters and such, then Sonny is just gonna.
The train
run
itself
to-
is not. I don't believe. I believe the
The train is not
Right, how far would it be to get to the front?
easily a half action move.
Don't forget, I only got 2 meters for a half action move.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's not very agile.
Yeah, so that'll be a full move for you.
Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it's a sprint or a run, because it's still gonna be a full move to get up to the front.
Yeah.
And that's my action. Yeah.
Okay, next is going to be Severus.
Okay, so Kitty Cat is pretty close. You know what? Mathematically speaking, I'd probably deal more damage on average if I do this. So he is going to just go ahead again, step up next to Lox, and he's gonna go ahead and flame breath this boy. Psi rating 3. Because he's within 60 meters. So that's that. Size modifier. I don't believe size modifier doesn't matter for psychic powers. That's 36. So that is 5 degrees of success. Okay, so that's perfect. 3 hits. So that's 1d. So it's psi rating 3. So that's 1d10 plus 8.
Where are you aiming on this guy? Just general.
His face is probably closest. Hopefully, I can make it panic. Plus 8. So that's 13, 17, 13.
Hell yeah. Let me factor in some stuff real quick. Hang on. Technical difficulties.
Now,
I'm
the big
doing
question
alright.
is, does this make the train go faster? Because I'm shooting, I'm just acting as a jet engine. I'm acting as a rocket thruster. That's how
You know, it makes you feel like the train is going
it
faster.
makes me
Is
feel
that
like the train's moving faster. Okay. Hey, I'm a psyker. That's just as good.
there are now more flames on this dude's face. Those protective eyelashes are completely burned to a crisp. And yeah. I'm going to say it. So it's not going to get a full move action like it did, it's gonna like shake its head off for a quick second to try to like beat the flames off and then continue after you, like from a game mechanic kind of point of view.
Yeah, I get you. I staggered it.
All right, so that's your turn. It takes a ton of damage, and Lux. What you gonna do, buddy? Oh yes. It's roaring and screaming and like howling for your guys' blood. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound petulant and shitty about that.
Is there a difference?
Okay, cool. Sounds about like it. Hell yeah. Give me that -20 since you are aiming for a specific part. But oh yeah, -5 after everything.
And then it's still like +30, isn't it?
We have. I mean, I'm generally hit the face. You know, if but for the purposes of the game and stuff, and I know I am a little bit picky and choosy with what rules and stuff. If you're trying to make a specific shot, so like that shot right there that you just made, that's a success, and that's going. Oh, gotcha. Oh wait, no. So right. I completely understand that, but from the gameplay point of view, like if you miss, it's just a flat miss. But since you did hit, then you're good, man. Yeah. So many Thomas the Tank Engine memes. And from hitting it in the squishy bits, you actually do a fair more damage than that. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a good amount. Next is going to be that's your turn, yeah? I mean,
We have
well, hang on a second.
minutes?
How far can you throw?
I believe we determined instead of strength rating
Instead
times
of-
3, it's strength rating times 5.
Yeah. So what's your strength rating, Lux?
So that's 15 meters you can throw.
Yeah. No, 15. Yeah. How about this? If you want to try and make like a full aim action and then throw your grenade, I will double the range on this one. Okay. Well, if anyone else wants to attempt that, you are more than welcome to. In case it like lands a hit on the train. Gotcha. All right. In that case, speaking of the train, Wash, you ka-chunk into the
Debris.
into the pile of rubble directly in front of us, and so now We're going to move up from Sector 6 to Sector 7. And the train has sustained 1 point of crash damage.
Okie dokie.
Next. Yeah. Next. How fast do you want to go on the next section?
I'd say standard speed. So.
Oh, actually, no. Since you hit the thing, you're locked into low speed for this next round.
Okay. Do you want me to do an operate or anything or no?
Yeah. You know what? Go ahead, give me an operate test.
Here it goes, everybody.
You got this.
Oh no! Crit failure.
Oh no!
You might wanna faith point that.
I'm gonna use it.
The train goes off the hill.
I'm gonna use a fate point, gentlemen. So at -2 fate points now. Let's hope. I don't know what you posted.
He posted a train wreck.
I was he specifically picked posting the cat knocking the train.
Oh, this is great. Okay. So that operate test, well, thankfully you did not, crash the train
Or derail.
because of that phase point.
Or derail it, yeah.
But yeah, you are going to take that slower speed for the next round.
All right.
All right. So next is going to be Scala.
I'm here. Yes. Hello. So what am I going to do? My story can handle arm standing character, right?
No, you're good, man.
So if I shoot the launcher again, can I quick draw my pistol?
You have quick draw as a talent. I think it's a half action to ready a weapon that is not already ready. Right, Severus?
Unless you have the quick
It's
draw,
a
yes.
free
It is
action,
a
I
half
think.
action.
It's a free action. I have quick draw.
Yeah, free action to draw your weapon.
Okay. But the auxiliary thing is the shotgun with the thing on it is it's 200, right?
Yeah.
I already have it drawn, right?
Yeah.
So could I shoot the cannon, then draw the pistol? Oh, cool. Oh, that's ass. I'm gonna keep shotgun then. Okay.
Wait, are you asking if you can shoot the auxiliary grenade launcher, draw your pistol, and then shoot all in the same turn?
Yeah.
If you want to drop your shotgun with no consideration for where it goes, I will allow that. Oh shit! It would. Yeah, you can't do two attacks in one turn.
Oh.
You have.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so it's going to be either or on this one.
I'm just rocket shit with the auxiliary.
All right, roll for it.
Let's try hit first.
Oh man, dude, TJ, you got to do something about your mic, man.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. It sounds like you're giving a Hummer to a trash disposal.
Okay, let me jump. Give me a second. Better.
Better.
Okay, cool. So should I roll the hit first? 10 damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would this be I can do full aim, right?
Do a full action
Full
aim.
aim takes your
Bonus
full
it to your
turn. You
next
take a
round.
half aim.
If you want,
I'll
if
do
you
the
want
half.
to do that. Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm half aim then. This isn't
No.
point blank, is it?
Is there somewhere specific that you're trying to like aim the frag grenade? Like this dude's mouth is open, and Lox did shoot it in the face, and it did more damage than what he rolled damage for.
Yeah, he has tentacles. Let's shoot him in the mouth.
What are you shooting at him?
One of the frag.
Like what type of grenade? Okay.
One of the frag. So that's short range.
What's the range on that?
Oh, that's long.
And your auxiliary grenade launcher has a range of 45, so that's actually going to be a long range shot.
That's probably gonna miss. Let's try it. And this would be a standard shot, right?
Yeah.
No modifiers.
No modifiers. Actually, yes, modifiers. You're going to be taking a minus. So in the modifiers thing, it's going to be actually a plus 20 because you're specifically trying to shoot it in the mouth with the frag grenade.
I'm gonna have to roll and reroll, okay? It didn't put modifier.
Oh shit! That's still going to be.
I didn't put the plus 20 though.
Yeah, but we can just add that on.
Yeah,
Well, there's also
did.
creatures. There's also the creature's size to take into account.
Yeah. Well, it's a grenade, though.
Pretty big.
So, wow. So hang on. Severus, I need you to tell me whether or not this equals it went specifically where he wanted it to go.
The size bonuses are taken into account regardless of whether or not you're making a called shot. Because it doesn't matter if you're like, say for example, if I'm attempting to shoot a bloodthirster in the face or in the chest. I mean, specifically, it's still a gigantic fucking creature, so it's still an easy target.
Okay, so all right, Scala, you managed to get a frag grenade in this dude's face. So what I'm going to say right now is there's a certain damage threshold that this guy has, and if you roll your damage, which is 2d10, it doesn't have any pen, and there's no other modifiers to it, right? It's just a flat 2d10 for a frag grenade.
Yeah, it's just 2d10 for a frag grenade, unless you want to make any changes.
Right. Okay, so there is a damage threshold that I have in my head. If you get higher than roll your damage, you're gonna possibly blow this thing's fucking head apart.
Okay. Just roll a normal 2d10, right?
What's that?
Just roll a normal 2d10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on a sec. Before you do that, can he? Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Could he use fate points to add damage?
No, you don't. You don't do fate. Fate points are just for the D100 rolls.
Gotcha. Okay. So you know what? Man.
You missed it.
I'm deciding right now. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going with the rule of cool on this one. Yeah, you fire the frag grenade directly into this thing's mouth, and its head just comes completely apart from the explosive blast. So yeah, that is one super dead beastie.
No, kitty.
How fast?
Because it's not actually a
Can this one
draw
stop?
put the red mark on it. But yeah. Friggin' stupendous job, guys. Well done. The train only took 1 hit point of damage on it. We'll just quick time out into this since we don't really have a dangerous giant tentacle kitty wanting to try to murder you all.
Wow,
Wash, how do you want to take this next one? Hang on a sec.
So who killed the kitty?
Scala did.
Scala.
The grenade.
Grenade.
Good dog.
Yeah. Oh, word.
Let's just say that Skull is going to make a bit more than the rest of you, even though the rest of you are going to get quite a bit yourself.
I'm just over here flapping my rag like a handkerchief on the train. You know, those ladies going flapping the handkerchief, going goodbye.
It's faring well to your dearly departed gigantic mutant
As
kitty.
a tear rolls down his face.
Yes.
So you guys get to exactly that. You guys get to this station looking area over here. Let me do some revealing real quick. Straight up not having a good time. Yeah. So you guys pull into this station. I'm not gonna need a operate test from Wash on this one.
Already did.
You know what? Yes, I will need an operate skill test from Wash to get him to pull the train into the station successfully.
I just did.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. So you did manage to not crash the train, and you find a person that is like, kind of hauled into a corner. Some rudimentary. You know what? I'll let them describe what's going on with them.
So I'm sitting back in this corner, my timer in my hand, and my leg is like makeshift bandages from my shirt that I ripped apart, and it obviously it's lots of blood. I could still walk, but it's not. And I say, "Oh, thank the Emperor!" Oh, thank the Emperor!
This one looks like she lost a little too much blood for her liking.
That's the truth.
I'm just gonna put a cigarette to my mouth and go, uh-oh.
Too much blood.
How much would you pay for an assistance in catching up? How much would you pay for an assistance? I'm just joking. I wouldn't pass up an opportunity to operate.
I appreciate that.
Am I echoing?
I do believe so.
Yeah, I think that's TJ.
Okay, cool. Okay, this isn't working then. Give me a sec.
I don't think he's in here anymore.
I think he left.
Yes, this but on my PC isn't working sensibly. My phone it is.
They rarely do. All right. So yeah, you find the person who presumably put out the distress call. This could be another person, but if it looks like a duck and it has a broken leg, it's probably a duck with a broken leg.
Deep.
Did any of you hear what I just said?
What happened?
No. Oh. Basically, Sani just made a comment like this person looks like they lost too much blood than they would like, and then he asked if they would like medical assistance in exchange for money, and then he goes, "Who am I kidding? I would not pass up a chance for surgery whenever I can get it." And
Yeah,
he
but-
hops
Thank
off
you.
and goes towards them.
I can reward you, though I don't have much geld.
And just bear with the pain. And don't complain. And keep your weapons away.
Okay.
Point that thing somewhere else.
Okay, I put it down.
All right, so Sonny, I'm gonna need a Medicae test out of you.
Aye. Just a flat one, yeah?
Yeah.
Flamer. I also have a war strapped to my back.
Nice. All right. So with that 5 degrees of success, that's what 5 hit points plus the intelligence modifier of the person doing the Medicae test.
Intelligence of 3, I believe. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, that is correct. You owe me a favor now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really interesting pilot light that she's got.
Man, there's a lot of weeds to burn.
What does Admec do? What does Admec do? Oh, okay. But you failed.
So yeah, you guys are here in the station. Just got patched up the new person here. Yeah, shit. I'll just give it to you guys. Do some dialogue.
Question though, has anyone figured out I'm a mutant yet?
You know what? I'm gonna make Severus. Severus figured out that you were a mutant immediately.
Shit, I missed it. Did anything interesting happen?
Nah.
Yeah.
That was when I was rolling for Severus because he wasn't here last session. But
lost internet connection, by the way.
oh shit, that's right. Severus isn't here right now. He his internet crapped out.
Oh, because I was gonna try talking to him.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's take 10, 15.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna move my token.
Yeah.
ERB.
I can drive people crazy and shoot people. Yeah.
Just remember that you have purchased 2 upgrades. So I'm going to put a 2 in your ballistic skill deal, just to say that we have upgraded it
Okay,
twice.
so when I do a roll for ballistic skill now, what do I add to that? The 2?
Nothing. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Be advised that even though you might change the drop down menu from none to simple or such, be advised that it doesn't change the roll for you. You have to manually increase whatever your score is by 5. The drop down menu is just a tracker for you, so you can track it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The characteristics on the character.
Or watch this bot 10 more points in this skill.
I hadn't spent any XP the entire game.
You can also keep track of your improvements on your character sheet,
and
it helps you how much experience you have.
Okay.
That is just a tracker for you, because you can't buy an expert without first going through simple, intermediate, trained, proficient first, right? Yeah. So this is a tracker for the player, so that they would know where they are, and then they would have to manually increase the score itself in the box. It doesn't edit for them. It's a tracker, so you know how far into the advancement. Yeah, so you know how far into the advancement you are, because you only can go up to expert, which is plus 25. Yeah.
Okay, I was a little confused for a second. So now that I have 42 ballistic skill, when I make a weapon roll, right? Does that modify it at all?
No.
No,
because your base ballistic skill is already increased.
Factored. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need.
Try it out. You can try it out right now if you want. It doesn't matter to me.
But yeah. Yeah. And
So
then what I have.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
So yeah, so you see here, even though you put the drop-down menu to simple, it doesn't edit or anything to the modifier. It's just its main function is just as a tracker, so you are able to keep track on how much characteristics advancements you have made.
Understood. Thank you so much.
It's all good.
I just want to say, thank you guys for being super friggin' helpful with everybody that's playing this. Hang on, terrorists.
Us or your dog?
Yes. But yeah, man, you guys are awesome, helping each other out and learning stuff. So the DM doesn't have to friggin' handhold and explain everything the entire game.
Yeah, it's all good, man. You have enough on your plate already.
I appreciate that.
That's gambling.
I can't believe Wash did a natural crit fail on the fucking tree.
Yep.
Honestly, the train took way less damage than I thought it was going to throughout that whole thing.
No, I was not. Mm-hmm.
To repair the train so it doesn't explode. That's awesome.
I like how I just bumped up my operate surface and I just rolled it.
Oh my god. Lux, is that back-to-back crit fails?
Ah, shit. Make one more.
This is incredible.
Question though, where do you get a train from, by the way?
What's up?
Where do you get the train?
What'd you say, TJ?
Where do you get the train?
Where did we get the train? From the underneath the bandit hideout, basically where you met everybody. You walked by a train to like get say hi and all that kind of stuff. The session before that, they had cleared out the bandit hideout and like gotten access to the train and everything else.
We took it. It's not ours, but then it became ours.
Oh, I respect that. So we can walk back to this tentacle kitty, headless tentacle kitty, right?
It'll be a bitch of a long walk, yeah.
We could ride the train back to the tentacle kitty. I'd like to go poking around inside, see what's up.
I want meat.
But what if something rots?
It's a demon cat. It's okay. Diablo Gato.
Oh, he's on me. Oh, I'm definitely gonna eat him.
But fine.
move
The
forward
videos will have to do for now.
Correct.
While we wait on him, I'm gonna be back.
Oh my god, I keep having horrible rolls on surface.
You see, kids, that's why you don't play with the warp.
Don't let you. What will you do when you play with the warp?
The warp is screwing up all of your guys' rolls.
Yeah.
And versus internet. You know what? We'll go ahead and continue on. So this is or it's at least close enough to the or you know what? Screw it. It's directly underneath the underground transit station. Yeah. So, if you guys want to go up, you know what? Hang on a second.
So you guys might want to be careful. There are many mutants in the station above us. And I lost my entire crew trying to retrieve the tunnel data. And I'm pretty sure more came out of the mix when I ran away from all of them. Have small access photos of the entry to the station.
Oh, Scout should take it. You don't like mutants very much.
Not when they're trying to eat me. So I put you guys on the map. This is what I have photos of as I was running away.
And that's just up the stairwell.
Yeah. That's my bad. Hold on.
We turned out the light.
Okay.
I'm wearing somewhere.
How'd you...
I'm scared of the dark. Is it rave time?
No. Just what I had shown.
That's my bad, guys. My B.
I'd like to join you in getting the data, if that's all right with you guys. I'd like to join you to retrieve the tunnel data. If that's all right.
You are welcome to join the Union of Assholes, Chapter 2.
Jesus.
Are we out here?
No, we're still missing Severus, but I'll friggin' DMPCM or GMPCM, my bad. So you guys arrive in the stairwell of the station. And let me do some revealing real quick.
Do the shift ping thingy so we all see where in the blackness we are.
We're in the left side, right? Wait, let me left. I
There.
think yeah, left.
Thank you. Yes,
Can you
but
put me as close as possible to Sunny, please?
All right. Revealed the first room. Doing a little bit of refining real quick. All right. So that's what you guys see.
So yes, welcome to me and my little friends. This one is a recent pickup we had recently. Did I say it was recent enough yet? It was very recent. As he points towards dang. Scaly, yeah, that's what he called it. Scaly.
Yeah.
Over there we have an explorator. Over there we have a really tall guy. And over there we have our pilot. And if when you get hurt, you come to me, as you can already see.
So, Scala, she also does not notice that you are a mutant.
Well, it's very nice to meet all of you. I am Selene.
Welcome to AA Slane.
If you die, may I have your body, please?
Say it again. Can I just call you Lux?
So as you guys go in,
My body must go back to the Emperor.
I will make sure the Omnifier has good use of your body.
oh no, okay. So
Didn't ask.
as you guys come in here, you notice there's like a bunch of destroyed cars up this way. Let me do a little bit more revealing. So there's a bunch of destroyed subway cars up in this area over here. You do see somebody chowing down on a body over here. I'm actually going to need someone. I'm going to need Selene to make a willpower test to not immediately start attacking the mutant that is chomping down on her old buddy.
All right.
GM, you decide. Would Sunny know who the Adeptus Sororitas is?
I mean, that they exist, yes. Their specifics, no. So, like, how I like to equate, how people know about other organizations within the Imperium is like we all know that Mongolians exist, that they are people that live on the planet Earth, and they, just live out their daily lives and do their daily thing. But we don't know anything, I generally don't know anything about their culture or their beliefs or anything like that. So, while I know that they exist, I have no idea about, what they do on a day-to-day basis. And that's kind of how I like to equate the whole, knowledge of something versus knowledge of how they work and operate kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
So
I failed my willpower. So I'm in my...
yeah, so Lane failed her willpower. One sec. Well, you can choose to use a fate point to re-roll that, or you can continue on just attacking this mutant. Nope. This is entirely.
I have a range on my finger, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk up here. Will these pillars be my way?
No, they will not.
This one too.
Correct.
So she's gonna sprint out to go attack the mutants, right?
What's that, TJ?
Or she's gonna sprint out to go attack the mutants?
Pretty much, yeah. As far as so Scott, as far as you're concerned, these guys are mutants. They range in, basically think of it like feral ghouls versus regular ghouls in Fallout. They range in their civility, so whether or not they will attack you guys, chances are pretty good. If you go in guns blazing, yes, they will absolutely attack you because they're defending themselves. If you, and only you, pretty much want to try to engage in some kind of diplomacy, you are welcome to do so, or to attempt to do so anyway.
I am actually going to...
She had an injured leg, right?
What's that?
She had an injured leg, right?
Correct. Okay, so she does not automatically attack the one that's eating her former buddy over here.
But I did move forward a bit in like a trying to hold myself back. I just moved forward.
Sky's gonna look at her like, I do see your frustration, but you're injured right now. Do you want to let us handle it?
Oh no, she's fully healed. Sonny did a crazy successful Medicae test and friggin' got her up to full wounds.
My fingers are magic.
On that then.
Yeah.
I mean, free mutant, right?
What?
I'm just gonna fit into the bar, not saying anything then.
No, no. Sunny claps you on the shoulder. My friend, you must understand I work miracles on flesh.
Keep it in mind.
No.
Looking again very uncomfortable.
So Wash. All right. You know what? I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative real quick. So go ahead and do that.
Ah, shit, Cerberus is not here. Missed opportunity to RP. Are these the mutants you promised me?
All right, how did you roll initiative again?
Select your token and then go to your
Yep.
player sheet.
Yep. And is it
And
custom or
then-
agility?
It'll be agility. Hang on a sec.
Agility.
There it is.
Did that work?
Next to under initiative.
I see. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so since we're not in combat quite yet, Selene, it is your turn. You have successfully passed your willpower test to not immediately start attacking the mutants because of a temporary hatred thing, because they killed all of your friends and one is eating them in front of you. So, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move forward as quietly as I can to about, let's see, what's my walk? Full move is 6.
So, I'm going to need a stealth check on that.
What do I roll for that?
Stealth is one of your skills.
Is there a quicker way to have my character sheet up but not have to?
Press that.
Or
Beautiful.
as an alternative, you can click on the top of that sheet, double click it, and then it should like go minimize and see through.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Sorry.
So yeah, if you double click it, it'll look like that. So you can have multiple tabs up.
For some reason, my character sheet's not popping up. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, not so stealthy.
Who knew? Okay, so do you want to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me that re-roll. All right. So less terrible, but still a failure. You hear a kind of bubbling, gurgle, raspy breath, like kind of coming from over here. It's not super loud, but it's definitely a noise of intrigue and surprise kind of deal. Cypress is not here, so I'm not going to have him do anything. Lux, your turn. Can you what? Oh yeah, yeah. You can move through. Yeah. If you're just letting me know that where you are is actually behind it. Yeah. Totally. Are you wanting to do this quietly or just go in there and open up? Definitely not. Okay. So you still have half an action. Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. That case, next is going to be Sonny.
Yes.
1 second, moving some stuff around. As you move, Lux, let me get some reveals going on here.
It's like a cheap version of a strip club. I thought it'd be funnier.
All right, you do see that there is a small room going out to the back, this area. All right, and that is what Selene sees of that room. Let me do a couple of awareness checks real quick. Nope. So the ones down here don't notice anything. The other guys, it's not their turn yet. Next is going to be Wash or Sunny. Now it's your turn. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, Sunny is gonna turn to Scale. Skelly, I think they're trying to be sneaky. Perhaps we should do the same. As he tries to sneakily move up there.
Give me that stealth check.
But a boom, he's bad at this. And as he's walking down, he turns over to speak loudly at Scale. He's gonna go, but I'm not very good at this.
Like you hear, okay, so you hear you crash into like a bit of like rubble or like an overturned table or something like that, and it just like sets off this Rube Goldberg machine just of noisy shit all through over here, and basically, yeah, nothing good happens. It's not so much a noise of something as you physically feel the sound of many hungry beings coming or like exclaiming after they hear their buddies yell and they hear their buddies yell and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Right after the noise dies, if anybody looks at Sunny, he's just gonna look back and shrug his shoulders and goes, "I'm sorry, my mechandendrite goes out of control when it gets excited. I mean, mutants!"
Oh my god. Good thing it's not cool.
So Skelly seeing that like Skelly just gives up trying to be sneaky and just walks right here.
So wait, next wash. It's wash after something.
Oh, hi. It looks like everyone's crowded today. How far can you dead sprint?
Dead
Yeah, like
sprint?
like the farthest you can move.
Well, let me see. So it's 6 times your agility bonus. So since your agility bonus is 3, it's going to be 18 squares that you can
All
move.
right, and can I just cheat and go that way straight through the stairwell instead of going like, you know?
Oh yeah. If you want to give me an acrobatics test to see if you can make that jump and like hit the ground running kind of thing.
Actually, I did the math, and I can actually just run to where I want. So I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna take the 18 movements, and then I'm gonna go like this, and move here, then move there, and then move there, and then move there. Actually, I'll be right there.
All right. I'm going to say you don't exactly get a good view of what's going on in this back room over here. Actually, you know what? Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
I just was like running to cover this time instead of like the last time where I just died and got shot in the face. Or the
Can't
arm.
walk him just at the edge of the wall.
All right, adjusting some site pictures real quick. And yeah, that's what you guys see. Oh, what? So, this is the point where we're actually going to close out today's session, guys. There's just a ton of dudes, and this is going to be a really long fight. So yeah, this is today's session. Tune in next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Lux, go ahead and do your outro thing, man.